Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Like my videos? Please consider buying me a coffee. Thank you so much for the support. It helps me continue making content that you enjoy. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another top 10 list to round out the year 2021, and today I want to go over my top 10 toys for 2021. So we've already talked about Transformers and we talked about Marvel Legends in specific. This will encompass all other toys, so Star Wars and various other things that I thought were awesome for the year 2021. Again, they're not the most popular or the best selling, my personal pickups for 2021. So let's see what made the list. My number 10 pick is going to go to Beavis and Butthead, the reaction figures from Super 7. I love these figures. I've only seen two of them, these two, out in the wild. I did see, well, I can't say that I saw them in their little burger job outfits, but the original Beavis and Butthead, these are the only two I've ever seen, and they were just kind of thrown over in the Marvel Legends area at my local Target, so I had to pick these guys up. Classic show from the 90s when I was in high school, and it's really cool to finally see them in plastic, and that's why they made this list. My number 9 pick is going to go to the City Hunter Predator, the Walmart exclusive from Lanyard. I love this figure. It was $10. It's sculpted well. It's fun. The whole series, the aliens and the predators, great for kids and beginner collectors. And if you want something that's not as fragile as a Nika figure, these things were fantastic. I actually picked another one up to customize that I still need to do. But all around, this entire line was great, but this one particular figure definitely was my favorite, and that's why it's number 9 on the list. My number 8 pick is kind of a cheat. It's two figure sets. It's He-Man and Skeletor from the new Netflix He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI cartoon show, the ones where they're on the bikes. He-Man comes with the Road Ripper, and then Skeletor comes with Pain Thor, and definitely fun. These action figures are great. This one is kind of modeled in the old 80s style, and the Skeletor kind of has that disco Skeletor flavor from 2000X. They're great values. For 20 bucks you get a vehicle and a deluxe figure. I love the show. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I think these toys are great for kids. I even got a set for Toys for Tots this year, and that's why they make this list. My number 7 pick is going to go to a bendy fig of all things by Noble Toys. It's Sauron, the Dark Lord of the Rings. I found this at my local Walmart. I've only seen one of them, and I don't normally get bendy figures, but the detail on this thing was so amazing, I had to pick it up, and I haven't seen a Sauron figure in forever, and it went into scale with my Gandalf figure that I picked up, and I figured, why not? The thing looked so damn cool, even though it's bendy, it made this top 10 list. My number 6 pick is going to go to Mer-Man for Masters of the Universe Origins, the Lords of Power version. I was in love with this when I first saw it released at PowerCon. So glad they put a retail version. This design has been done a few times. It's kind of the early artwork, the original design for a Mer-Man, and I think it looks just way more fishy and aquatic, and it's my personal favorite version of Mer-Man, which was always one of my favorite Masters figures, so I was super glad to get this Lord of Powers version in my collection and that's why it made the list. My number 5 pick is going to go to the NECA Puppet Master Collection. This is actually 2 box sets with 2 figures each. I loved this horror movie series as a kid. Always creeped me out and always fun to watch. So to see these figures from NECA be released, just fantastic. They're so tiny and small and have such great accessories that they are a joy for any horror movie fan of the 80s to have, and that's why they're in this list. My number 4 pick is going to go to a Star Wars Black Series figure. It's the Armorer from The Mandalorian. One of my all-time favorite characters from that show. It took forever, it felt like, to get an actual action figure of her, and I hope to goodness we see her in Season 3. I love the look. I love how she's got the little spikes on her helmet. It kind of makes me think she was an acolyte of Darth Maul from the Clone Wars, maybe? Hopefully we get to see some more story arc out of her in the upcoming season, but she looks amazing, and she was a must-have for this Mandalorian fan, and that's why she's on the list. My number 3 pick is actually going to go to a Masters of the Universe Revelations figure, a show which I hated. Kevin Smith lied to the fans, and it was so agenda-driven, but I will say that this action figure is amazing and was a great turnaround in Masters of the Universe toys, as we finally get to see what would happen if Skeletor got the power of Grayskull. It really reminded me a lot of the original Masters of the Universe movie line, and hopefully with something like this, maybe we'll get some 1987 movie figures in the Masterverse line. But this thing is pretty damn cool, and that's why it's number 3 on the list. My number 2 pick is going to go to the Plasma Series Ecto-1 for Ghostbusters Afterlife, a phenomenal movie. One of my favorite of the year thus far. I'm going to see how it compares to Spider-Man No Way Home, but man, what a great movie, and I loved Ecto in the film itself, and this was a really, really good representation of that vehicle. So the only thing about this, I wish it was about twice the size, but it is what it is. It looks amazing. It's so well done that I couldn't say no to this. Now, an honorable mention to the animated version of Ecto-1 that we get as a playset for the Fright Features characters. That one's pretty good too, but this one's a lot better. I actually got a second one of the play version so I could customize to look like this. I loved this one so much, and it's absolutely amazing, and if you can find one, I definitely recommend picking it up if you're a Ghostbusters fan, and that's why it made number 2 on the list. And my number 1 pick for top 10 toy of 2021's got to go to Masters of the Universe Origins Castle Grayskull. Not only is it Castle Grayskull, but it comes with the Sorceress, the white deco version that we saw in the old comics. This thing looks good. I just love the look of it. All the artwork really kind of brings me back to a kid. Shows off all of the original parts that came with it back in the day. Of course, the sculpt is a little bit different and the paint's better than it was back then, although I did like the charm of the old Castle Grayskull, but it's so fantastic to have this back in my collection after so many years, and that is absolutely why it made number 1. So what figures did you agree with? What would you have put in? Leave a comment down below. Jump over to my Facebook page. Join the conversation there. Upload pictures of your collections, links to your videos. I'd love to see them. And remember that you can follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews or Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. And as always, look for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.